You know what time it is, y'all. It's time for critical news that you can use. Now, Houston, it sounds like we still got a power problem. Is that true? As we know, Hurricane Beryl, which made landfall and left last week, left many without power, and unfortunately, they may not get it back on until they're saying Friday, and that's looking like tomorrow. Now, that's according to an email that was sent on Sunday, July the 14th, says the HoustonChronicle.com. Now, while 2,218,000 or so customers as of 12:30 p.m. Eastern time on yesterday had power that was restored, there were still thousands, around like 43,000 customers that still remained without power. Now, CenterPoint Energy does have a tracker on their website for the latest updates. And once you reach the CenterPoint Energy website, you can hit that electronic outage tracker. It's like a baby blue color bubble, and it shows you the latest outages. Now, I will say that I heard that there was a lot of debris, a lot of lines that was covered in trees, things like that. This is a rather long period of time to be without power, and business owners as well as customers, family that I know that live in particularly the Harris County area, they are super frustrated, and folks who have businesses are actually taking legal action. Now, it does look like at first it was probably around maybe five folks or five restaurant owners, excuse me, who maybe was taking place in the class action lawsuit. But it's my understanding now that it's been extended out to about maybe 100 or so restaurant owners. It may be continues to grow. Now, according to ABC 13, this class action lawsuit would be against the electric company CenterPoint Energy. Many business owners have been left without power for a week, and they're coming together for this lawsuit. And what they're saying is basically the company didn't do their job properly and they didn't prepare for Hurricane Beryl. Now, the lawsuit is going to focus on restaurants that have been in business for over a year and they lost power for at least 48 hours. So those are some of the parameters it looks like they're working within as it pertains to this particular lawsuit. And when I say I have family members who have been without power, so I have family members in the Harris County that have been without power for at least 4 days or even longer. So that is very disturbing as it pertains to that because according to some of the business owners, it's believed that the infrastructure that CenterPoint has in place for their customers is just not proper, and that company it just don't know their their own grid to prevent things like this. The lawyer, or should I say the attorney that have been called to this case is Tony Busby. And it sounds like small business owners feel as if they're being pushed around and they say they ain't having it, baby. If the lawsuit is won on the side of the owners, they would be compensated for the time in which their restaurant was without power, and to the workers who went without compensation due to closure. So good luck to the businesses in the lawsuit. Take note, CenterPoint Energy, this is not a good look. What I'm not clear on though is if there is funding for CenterPoint Energy itself, like if there was some sort of a relief, excuse me, that they may have received over the years that maybe they didn't use wisely in order to, do something about the infrastructure. And this is no excuse at all, but I have heard, y'all, that Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, that area right there is growing rapidly. Like it's one of the most rapidly growing areas in America, if not, about to be one of the largest. I think they're calling it some kind of a triplex. If they're calling it the triplex, I don't think Austin's included in that. But like that Dallas, Fort Worth, slash, I'm putting that right there. Then you have the Houston area right there too. It's just, it's growing rapidly, so it may be hard, y'all, for them to keep up. But either way, good luck to everybody as it pertains to that. And hopefully, all power can be restored, as it said in the email that was sent to the customers on Sunday, by tomorrow.